While the girl was eating the sausage, she downloaded a picture of a vegetable salad on her mobile phone. Then she carefully colored this picture. Finally, she posted it on a social platform and added text. Such a good-natured girl soon attracted the attention of a young man. The man's name is Ty. He is a real estate agent. Ty has an unknown hobby, which is to peek at other people's lives. Not only does he often follow strangers, he also uses the key left by the other party to sneak into the client's home to spy on their living environment and takes away an inconspicuous small object as a souvenir when he leaves. These souvenirs were all collected by Ty in a rented warehouse. Every time Ty takes away a small object from the client's home, he will help the client repair the damaged furniture and appliances in the house. After Ty saw the girl, he immediately became very interested in her. He followed the girl all the way and soon found out the address and room number of the apartment where the other party lived. When he left, Ty took away a few letters from the girl's mailbox. The information on the envelope shows that the girl's name is Sula. According to this name and Sula's face, Ty found Sula's personal account on the social platform that day. It turns out that Sula is a well-known sharing blogger with hundreds of thousands of fans. He often shares his daily life on his personal social account. And the relevant situation of participating in public welfare activities, such as rescuing stray cats and dogs, going to the orphanage to do volunteer work, etc. Sula's contents has attracted a lot of praise from fans in the comment area. However, thinking about the fake news released by Sula, Ty suspected that the content on the social account was just Sula's persona. In order to understand Sula's true face, Ty began to use his free time to follow him for a long time. After a few months of tracking, he found that Sula seemed to be a kind and beautiful girl. In addition to staying at home, Sula usually walks the cats and dogs near the apartment or takes the injured stray cats and dogs home for treatment and care. Gradually, Ty unconsciously developed a fondness for Sula. In order to further explore Sula's privacy, he decided to sneak into his home. But Sula's apartment installed a password lock. Ty tried several sets of passwords but failed to open his door. Just when Ty was about to die, Sula took the initiative to come to Ty's real estate agency. It turned out that Sula was planning to move recently. But her rental agreement with the landlord was not due yet, and the landlord was living abroad. She hoped that the real estate agent could transfer her current apartment to someone else. When Sula was leaving, he left an electronic door card for the agency. Ty was very happy. The next day, when Sula was leaving, he entered Sula's house by card and checked the other person's computer. Judging from the computer records, Sula not only shared pictures on her personal social account, but also posted short videos of herself treating stray cats and dogs. She called on fans and enthusiastic netizens to donate money to save these poor little creatures. In addition, there was no other valuable content. After Ty finished looking at the computer, he found an empty handbag in the house and left it as a souvenir. According to the case, he cleared the sewage pipe blocked by broken hair for Sula. Just when Ty was about to leave, he noticed that one of the lights in the porch was broken. As there was no accessory to replace, Ty decided to replace it next time. Who knew that the next morning, when he came to Sula's house, he was surprised to find that Sula was stabbed and bleeding all over the sofa in the living room. It looked like she had been dead for a long time. Ty's first reaction was to call the police. But when he came back, he felt that if he called the police, he could not explain to the police why he appeared at the crime scene. In order to avoid getting into trouble, Ty eventually escaped from the crime scene. Later, he contacted a couple who were preparing to rent a house and pretended to send a message to Sula that he wanted to take the client to see the house. Ty's plan was to find Sula's body. In this way, his suspicion would be greatly reduced. But surprisingly, when Ty brought the client to Sula's house, Sula's body disappeared. The blood on the sofa and the floor were also cleaned up. Ty immediately realized that during the time he was away, the murderer not only transferred the body but also cleaned up the crime scene. He kept refreshing social media to see if the police had found Sula's body. The strange thing is that a few days later, the local media did not report any news related to Ty's murder. As Ty was struggling to go to the police station to make things clear with the police, he suddenly received a red envelope with someone's name on it.